Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to Illuminated Productions. I'm your host, Sam, and today we're going to be talking about my Blu-ray haul for December. I didn't get a lot in December, mostly due to October and November's overhaul. It's been a while since I posted, and I wanted to share with you a few of the titles and how I got them. First up on the stack, and definitely the most recent, is Nope. I was lucky enough to find this exclusive slipcover edition at Target. It was the last one there, and I had to grab it, especially because we just watched it on Peacock, and I was a really big fan of the film. So, there's also a commentary on here with Jordan Peele. Can't wait to listen to that. Get some more insight behind the story, because if you have seen it, there's some ambiguous territory that it explores, but I think that plays to the film's benefit. Next up on the stack is this Blu-ray Steelbook of Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins. Very nice looking Steelbook here. I believe this was found at Media Reload. Now, a hot take here. The Christian Bale Batman movies are not my favorite of the series. I am a hardcore fan of Michael Keaton. I think Robert Pattinson did a good job. Arguably better than Christian Bale, and I love Christian Bale as an actor. The Machinist, right before he did this movie, breathtaking, and that was fairly early in his career. Of course, he was a child actor, though, so there's a lot of history to go into. But Cillian Murphy is also in this as the Scarecrow, and I think that's another reason why I like the movie. This was a disc replay find, the Miseducation of Cameron Post. A great find, because this is fairly expensive to buy new. No slipcover on this, but this is a Chloe Grace Moretz picture about conversion therapy for lesbian teens and their rebelling nature against that. There's a commentary on here with the director. I cannot wait to listen to that. This was a really great film, really underrated gem right here. Promising Young Woman. Now, maybe this is another hot take, but I hated the ending of this movie. Though it was a good movie, a flawed one, not a perfect movie, but again, you got a commentary on here. So educational, so informative for people interested in filmmaking or just curious about how films are made. Commentaries are great sources. I always will be more likely to pick up a Blu-ray or a DVD or a 4K if it has that commentary on it. The Proposition, starring Guy Pearce. This is a Western movie that came out in, I think, the early thousands. Again, it's got that commentary on there, so I had to grab it. Highly rated film. I haven't seen this. This was a blind buy, one of two blind buys, and at a very reasonable price. Again, disc replay, resale Blu-rays, much cheaper than buying them new. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it seemed like a great find for a place like that. You see a lot of over-shelf catalog titles at these places. Most of the times you'll see stacks of the same movie. So I'm always on the lookout for a good find. Lamb. This was a Christmas gift from my beautiful fiance, and very surprised to get this gift and release. I have to show you this a little bit because it is so breathtakingly beautiful here. Just looking at the inside. We get this really stunning booklet, just gorgeous prints on this, and just packed with gorgeosity made flesh. Sketches and all sorts of storyboards. A24 put this out. Numi Rapace, a film made in Iceland, and really successful film at capturing suspense, drama, mystery and a little bit of horror in there as well, without pushing the R rating too far. If this even is rated, you know, this was a really overlooked movie of 2021. We do have some special features on this. This is exclusive from A24's website. So just such a cool gift, you know. It's great when these distributors put out exclusive titles. It really motivates me as a buyer of film and physical media. Carrie, this was another Christmas gift for my fiance. Came out this year, the 4K remastering in November, and we watched it pretty much right away. You can kind of see this thing is stocked full of interviews and extras, though no commentary on here, which I was kind of bummed about. But a classic film, so good, so compelling in its storytelling and its empathy for its character. Sissy Spacek, just a powerhouse actress. She was coming into this off of, I think, Badlands, I want to say, and she was just as magnetic in that as well. Moving along here, this is another Christmas gift. This is the Italian version, the 2020 version of Pinocchio, heavily based off of the book. This was just a breathtaking take. This was an amazing movie. It captivated my attention and had just as much darkness as the Del Toro movie that came out year does. But, you know, they are two very different movies, and it's interesting because Pinocchio is one of the most adapted film of all time. One of the most adapted films of all time. Scream 4, you know, I saw this in theaters way back when it came out, and I remember liking it, but another hot take, guys, upon rewatching the Scream franchise, we got like the first set of 3 on Blu-ray pretty recently. I gotta say the first one was pretty good, and the others just fell off of my emotional radar entirely. I could not, for the life of me, get into them past the first movie. So the last one up is Charlotte's Web. This was also a disc replay along with Scream 4. I was actually pretty surprised by this movie and the transfer because there is basically no information about this online regarding the Blu-ray transfer itself, which was stunning. You have a very young Dakota Fanning and Julia Roberts in the cast as Charlotte the Spider. Yeah, I think this is one that I wouldn't mind showing my kids down the line at all. So luckily it was a pretty short stack for this go around, and I'm hoping to be putting this out sooner than later because we're approaching mid-January rather quick. If you do enjoy this video, if you enjoy this kind of content, if you support physical media and film, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out in a pretty passive way that just keeps these videos going and lets me know there's an audience out there. Leave a comment, leave a like. What did you pick up this month? Did you have some favorite movies this month? Feeling pretty inspired coming off the heat of the Golden Globes last night, and I just wanted to reconnect with you guys because it has been a few months. Been distracted with my Taz Temporary Autonomous Zone music site, posting covers on there and trying to keep up with the holidays, not to mention a whole lot of other stuff as well. But yes, please do let me know if you enjoy these haul videos. I can certainly post backlogged videos that I've recorded and not released because they end up being so long, but we got a short window here, so I'm happy to kind of start pushing these out. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a fantastic start to your new year.